What's up, guys? It's about 9:30 a.m. Saturday. Welcome to Saturday's vlog. Blood sugars have been low, which are making me happier because I'm realizing I'm just sensitive and it takes so long to come back from a rhythm of insulin when you binge eat because everything gets thrown off. So at 7:45 a.m. it was 70. I had a tablet and then I picked up my old people, dropped them off because today's the weekend. And then today's the weekend. I work with my mom on the weekends. You guys know that. And then I came back home, felt low again, had one more tablet, had some walnuts while I cooked breakfast. Just checked one more time, it's 54, super low. I feel shaky. What I'm gonna do is check after I finish cooking all my eggs. I'm cooking my egg whites right now. And then see where I'm at, because this is just hitting way too low. I think I made the mistake of injecting my basal insulin, Levemir, in my butt at 6 a.m. because I read it in Bernstein's book. He's like, you can split your dosages, one in your arm, one in your stomach. But I didn't think he meant the muscle. In a sense, he just meant like rotate the sites on your stomach. I just don't have that much room on my stomach. I need to get better injecting with my left hand. So we'll check soon again. So guys, it's the usual. We got egg whites, cheese under there, 3 scrambled eggs, some walnuts, pistachios, about like 6-7 carbs here, vitamin D, hot sauce. I don't feel 50. I feel like I'm 70 climbing. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to justify myself. I'm not taking any Novolog like I usually do for breakfast. Not like usually, but it's been like a couple days. I'm just going to take 5 units of R. Drastic change, I know, but I went low, dipped hard yesterday. My sensitivity is just weird. Like I go from injecting a whole bunch to like, all right, I'm really low now. It's just stuff I don't know. So 5 units of R right now, and then I'm going to eat. I should be okay. There's a chance I might spike, like I said, so let's see how this goes. It's 12:16. I just edited the vlog as my usual ritual process, and now it's gonna upload, make my second Instagram post. Good time to check my blood sugar right now. Let's see how this different result, or how this result comes out because I changed my dosage. Something I really want to push across. You guys know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare provider, blah, blah, blah. This is just common sense and engineering, mathematics, whatever. Playing the smaller games. That's what Bernstein teaches, the law of small numbers. That's one of his biggest principles ever. It's like diabetes game changer. If you apply small numbers, you will get small numbers. What he's saying is if you input small numbers, you will output small numbers. So if you make a small mistake, you'll get a small mistake. Small input equals small mistake, basically. If you do make a mistake, which hopefully you don't. Alright, pretty frustrating, but I just took 2 units of Novolog in my leg to correct that. Hopefully by the time I get back, it's not spiking more. That 5 of R might have been way too little for that breakfast. It's confusing because it's so low carb, but there's a lot to it. Protein and fat really could slow down insulin sensitivity. So about to go pick up my old people. I will see you guys around 2:30 for lunch, and hopefully I'll review a book today. 3:05 p.m. Chicken breast.
Study shows that
egg whites and then mozzarella cheese under there. That's the chicken breast. It only took me like 25 minutes to cook the breast. Really good, already marinated, crispy. Looks a little small, but and then there's a salad. This is about 5 carbs: olives, avocado, a little bit of cucumber, some tomato, yesterday's iceberg lettuce, and arugula. I'm not adding nuts to this because when I was working out, like at 7:40, I still felt like I can taste the peanuts when I was working out, and I felt like almost wanted to throw up because my workout was so intense. But I know this is really lower carb, and I only took 5 units, or I took 5 units, and this is a lower meal, but I'm assuming it's not too much of a dose, and hopefully I'm good. I don't want to be too full. Excited. It's about 6:20. I'm headed to Rao's because I want to by Cascade, and that's pretty much it. And then I should be starting my workout pretty soon. Feeling good. I think it's just that incentive of like eating smaller at lunch, taking less insulin, and being excited for the workout. That's just my motivation right now. Hey guys, mid-workout check-in, 78, we're good, let's get back. First time I tried to buy this drink, I couldn't because today I had to shut down my debit because someone, I guess, spent money on Amazon without me knowing, so they have to send me a new card with a new number. So I tried to buy 4, I got denied, I avoided it. After the workout I bought 1, and I know that when you finish your workout your blood sugar keeps dropping, as Bernstein says, and many people know, and I'm still feeling low after a tablet, so I'm gonna check and then probably have another tablet. Okay, so today it's gonna be 4 units of R, and my strategy is I'm gonna take it earlier and pre-bolus sooner, and then here's what I got for dinner. Beef today, and then I'm all out of egg whites, unfortunately. Hopefully this doesn't throw everything off. 4 scrambled eggs, whole eggs, and then the mozzarella cheese. The salad we saw at lunch, which was 5 carbs, same old thing, just no iceberg, just romaine instead. Excited, let's eat. Under 120, above 80. Alright guys, I told you I would do a book summary of this book. I'll just give you guys what I got from chapter 1 because I think I'm like a super genius. I can finish a book in like 5 minutes. So chapter 1, and this book actually really threw me off. I thought it was going to be crappy because it's the A.D.A, but part 1 is nobody's perfect. Chapter 1 and 2 is denial, parentheses, not me. And that was chapter 1. Chapter 2 is feel good about you. My big takeaway from denial was most people when they're first diagnosed, common responses: you must be mistaken, I don't believe it can't be true, and they're in denial. And hold on, trying not to ignore your healthcare plan. And the big one is diet. That's a mega denial because we've enjoyed foods all our lives. It's very evident that no one's like born eating super low carb or vegan or whatever restrictive. We're just not used to it. It's not an easy task going from like 3 full meals to afternoon snacks, TV munching. For me, it was being a teenager playing basketball, eating whatever my friends ate. Like if we had a sleepover, we would go eat Jack in the Box 11 p.m., come back, whatever, snack on some seeds or chips. Like it didn't matter. And getting diagnosed was like, whoa, I can't do any of that stuff, or I shouldn't, Later on, it led me to this whole thing of binge eating, because I drove myself insane to try to be perfect, and I think it would be overnight. But we have to understand this is no easy task, and it's not going to happen overnight. For me, I wasn't in denial when I first got diagnosed. I took it like right away. I was like, I have diabetes, cool. And I was motivated by that. I was incentivized, and it was great. My mom and dad, on the other hand, were like, we don't believe this. We're running the test again. We're seeing endocrinologists. We're giving you bitter melon. This should be over in a month. Like a couple of days after, it just really hit them hard. For me, the denial came in when I realized the intensity of this disease, what it takes to have a healthy life. For anyone watching, and you think that you know, having blood sugars anywhere from 80 to 180 is healthy and you can live this life, that's insanity. That's not healthy. And if you watch my channel, you know I follow Bernstein. He's an intense fellow, intense doctor, an intense program. Just being very honest, trying to keep your blood sugars from 75 to 100, under 100. And for me, my goal right now is to stay under 120. And coming to grips with that is very hard. I was in denial later on, which was I was snacking during my meals. Snacking after my meals, and just what looked on the outside scope healthy. Like, you know, I'd have some nuts, or I would, you know, eat more than I should. I was living to eat versus eating to live. And I'm practicing this and I feel better. So what they're saying is it will take time. So to avoid denial, write down clearly your specific diabetes goals and be relentless. Be almost aggressive is what they're saying, which I like. Be firm and even aggressive. Have your family and friends help you. That's a big one we don't harp on enough, is having our family and friends help you out with your goals. So I didn't really get into Feel Good About You chapter 2, but they brought in the topic of Aristotle, which was know thyself. Today's scientists is what they're saying, and they're saying Aristotle would probably agree, is the more you come to terms with having diabetes, type 1 or type 2, the better you feel about yourself. The more you avoid denial, better self-esteem you'll have. So I would say, pretty good self-esteem for an 18-year-old getting diagnosed. I was like, okay, cool, this is my chip on the shoulder. I have a big opportunity to really make something great out of this. And it's easier said than done. Obviously, I went down this whole road of just insanity. I didn't know what was to come. Like, if I would have told myself 3 years ago where I am today, it would like be bananas. Like, look at me like, what? That's gonna be me? That's my big takeaway right now for chapter 1. I'm probably gonna make this about the podcast. I'm really interested on the emotional side of diabetes. Just know it's gonna take time if you're struggling with food, if you're smoking with diabetes, if you're not eating enough, if you're careless. It's gonna take time. First, I'm not giving you advice, it's just from the book. Have the desire, learn the stuff, give yourself time, practice it, and do it over, and be relentless, and have people hold you accountable. So that being said, that was the summary. I'm gonna go ahead and make another video for Hassan, the guy you've seen like a trillion times. We're gonna do a music video for him, a little basic stuff. I might show you guys some of it or not, and then we'll end the vlog.
Hold on. Let me play. Does the beat matter where it starts at?
Just give me into like the actual verse.
Yeah, record it and then tell me how it's gonna look. Let's do like. Alright, I'm gonna just do I'm gonna redo the whole thing.
Okay.
But this time I'm gonna look at it.
Okay.
You think I should look at it?
That's up to you, man.
Like while I'm recording?
Alright guys, it's about midnight. Just been trying to work on Hassan's music video, a little bit hard. I checked my blood sugar was 97, had a little bit of walnuts because I gave some to Hassan. And I had a little pistachios, not too much though, really little. And now I'm about to have some sunflower seeds, and I'm gonna go to sleep. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below. Good night.